Okay, let's try to build this three-dimensional die using Onshape. So I'm going to click on this, make it larger, look at the basic dimensions here. We're looking at 6 by 6 with every circle 1.5 from every other circle or from the edge, and the radius of those circles is 0.5, so a diameter of 1. And we've got a side with one circle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to jump over here to Onshape, where I've already started a new drawing. Onshape works a little differently. Now in AutoCAD we would create a wireframe drawing using just lines and circles. With Onshape we're going to create an actual 3D shape, a solid object. We're going to start with some lines, but we're very quickly going to go into a solid. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to click on just my top plane here, and I'm going to create a new sketch. In that sketch, I could go with a rectangle. Yeah, I'm going to go with a rectangle. Why not? I'm going to click, and I'm going to click, and it's going to ask me for a dimension. I'm going to say 6. It's asking for the other dimension. I'm going to say 6 again. There's my basic shape. My sketch is done. Now let's turn this 3D. I'm going to grab the extrude tool right here. Click, move, and you can grab the arrow and drag it up, but you can also see the numbers changing over here. I'm just going to type in 6 and say OK. And now I've got my basic box. Orbiting around is not quite as friendly as it is in CAD. So I tend to use the view cube a lot more. And let me see. I'm going to turn perspective off so it just looks square no matter what. Okay, now what I'm going to do, now that I've got my basic cube, is I have to pick a side to draw on. And so I've got 3 sides that are easily accessible at this point. Getting to the bottom, back, or that far left edge would not be possible with this view, but we can just rotate it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a side, and I'm going to start a sketch on that side. Sketch. And now what I'm going to do is grab the circle tool, and let's just put a circle in here. We'll make this the one circle side, and it wants to know the diameter of that circle. Radius is 0.5, so my diameter is 1. And now I have my circle. Next thing I need to do is tell the software where the circle is. It knows how big it is, but notice it's blue while everything else is black. Blue means you haven't fully defined where something is or how large something is. Black means it's fully defined. So this cube we know is 6 by 6 because of the way I built it. The circle, we know it has a diameter of 1, but we don't know where it is. So I'm going to grab the dimension tool, grab the center of the circle and a corner, and just sort of stretch that out and tell it should be 3. I'm going to do the same thing, pull the dimension this way, say that should be 3 as well. Now our circle's happy, and we're done with the sketch. Every side of this cube is a separate sketch. I'm going to click on the right, new sketch, and a circle. Just going to put the circle wherever I want it. Say 1, and let's make this the 2 circle side, just because it's our second one. So I'm going to do another one while I'm at it, and it's roughly going to go down here. And I'm going to say 1 again. And now it sure would be nice if I could look straight on this thing, so I'm just going to go to my view cube and click right. There we go. Now we're going to go to dimension, and we're going to make sure that this circle is 1.5 from the corners, both ways. And that this one is also 1.5 from both corners. Okay, that side's good. Let's go back to a 3D view. Yep. Sketch done. Let's grab another side. How about this side? We'll make this the 3 circle side. New sketch. Circle. There. Diameter of 1. There, diameter of 1. There, diameter of 1. Okay, let's look at that front view. That'll just make it easier to dimension these things. There to there. 1.5. There to there again. 1.5. I'll go out here. It's 1.5 from each circle, but that means it's 3 to the center. And likewise, 3 this way. This one I'll just hit this far corner because it's just closer. 1.5. And 1.5. Okay, that side's happy. Let's go back to a 3D view and say okay to that sketch. Yeah, I hate the orbit tool here. Let's see if I can just grab this cube and make more sense of it. Okay, there's our 1, 2, 3. Let's grab another side for a 4. How about this side right here? Oh, can I not get this side? What? Now I can get it. All right, new sketch. And I'm going to do this one a little differently. I'm going to draw a circle. It's going to have a diameter of 1. Then I'm going to switch to construction lines and I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to hover over this line until I get, I'm looking for midpoint. Where's that little snap? Right there. That little symbol means snap. Dot in the middle of the line. I'm going to click and I'm going to look for the midpoint on the other side. I'm going to press escape. I'm going to go back to my line tool and do the same thing going horizontally across. Okay, that one didn't come up as a construction line, so let me go ahead and change that. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is locate this circle and then, wait a minute. So I think my internet might be lagging because that didn't change and it really should have. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my dimension tool and I'm going to locate that circle. 1.5 of course. And again 1.5 in the vertical direction. And now I'm going to use the mirror command. So I'm going to mirror and it says select a mirror line. I'm going to choose that as my mirror line. Select the entities to be mirrored. How about that one? There we go. Got a second one over here now. I'm going to turn it off, turn it back on, select a mirror line. I'm going to select this one. And then select the entities to be mirrored. I'm going to select both of those circles. And there we go. Press escape to get out of there. All of these circles are set to go. Let's pick another side. Let's go this way. Can I get this side? Yes, I can. It lights up right there. So I'm going to say okay to that sketch. Click on this one, start a new sketch. This will be our 5. And I'll do the same basic thing that we've been doing. Diameter of 1. Let's go ahead and locate that. So I'm just going to press D on my keyboard this time to start that dimension command. Come on, snap into place. There we go. 1.5. Grab those 2 spots again. 1.5. All right, so that's happy. Let's see. Do I want to set up the mirror this time or just do it? I think I'm going to copy and paste this time. So what I'm going to do is make sure my dimensioning tool is turned off. Select my circle, Control C, and Control V. And you can move it around. Click when you're happy. Control V. Control V. Control V. Alright, we got 5 of them. So now what I'm going to do is just, I mean, that's kind of a mess right there. Let's get a straight on view. I'm going to dimension them right where they are and just move them into place based on that. So I'm going to press D, that center, that corner, 1.5. That center, that corner straight up. 1.5. That's right, we're doing the 5 this time. That center, that corner, 1.5. Center and corner again. Give myself a little bit of room to work. 1.5. Might as well do this one. 1.5. And almost done. 1.5. Last one to center it, of course, is going to be 3 from a vertical and 3 from a horizontal location. Alright, that's done. Accept that sketch, go back to a 3D view, try to figure out which side of this I haven't drawn on yet. Looks like the bottom. So, yep, get to a place where I can click on that without accidentally getting something else. Click, start a new sketch. I'm going to click on bottom now, and we need 2 rows of 3. So I'm going to start another circle, diameter of 1. Let's see, what do I want to do this time? I might choose the array command this time. Where is that hiding? Linear pattern. Okay, let's make some modifications. 1.5. Wait, oh, that's a diameter. My bad. Distance between them, 1.5. How many should we have? 3 is good. And now let's go ahead and dimension. That, 1.5. I might have just messed up my linear pattern. I think I let that finish before I started the dimension command. It's too bad. Might have to do that again. Alright. Turn off that. Click on that again. Let's go back to our linear pattern. Yeah, I don't know how I messed that up, but I did. 1.5. Okay. Now it's showing me that little mouse symbol with a green left check, green check mark on the left mouse button. So click, and okay, it is now happy. We could mirror that or copy that. Let's go ahead and mirror it. A line from the midpoint. Where? I can see it wants to snap there, but it's not showing me mid. That makes me a little nervous. So, oh wait, I just saw mid. There's mid. Okay. Run straight across, and now we can use that perpendicular without fear. Okay, I'm gonna escape that. It doesn't like the fact that I pressed enter and put that dimension in, so I'm just gonna take that dimension out. We're going to click on that line and make sure it's a construction line so it doesn't appear to be part of the object. And now we're going to start our mirror command again. Mirror. That is our mirror line. That is our mirror entity. And boom. Okay, dimensions here are remember, used to actually place objects, so it's not necessarily reduce rendering performance. It's not necessarily something that you have to do just to show me it's correct. The dimensions that are here were used to make it, so if I can see them, it's correct. Also, the other benefit of Onshape is, let's say I suddenly need to change this one for some reason, and it's 2 inches. Everything in line with it changed. Everything on the mirrored side changed. So Onshape has that advantage over CAD, whereas with AutoCAD we would have to erase those and then redraw them, or we'd have to move them. But it'd be a lot more than just changing a number. Okay, let's go back to a 3D view. And Let's see if I can find the top here. There we go. That's the way we started it. Let's accept that sketch. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to maybe right click on a plane, hide all planes. That is our object. You got different ways of viewing it over here. Right now it's translucent. I could go shaded. Notice how the circles convert to hidden lines when you do that. Shaded with hidden edges, so you can see where the edges are. Hidden with edges removed. You get to pick and choose what looks best for you. But I'm going to stick with that one for now, and this video is done.